Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, today's video is going to be a day in the life of a nurse. And really quickly before we get into that, I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me a few questions that you might have for me as a nurse working during this pandemic. And I just got a few questions, so really quickly I'm just going to go ahead and answer those. So the first question that I received was, am I getting hazard pay? The answer is no. I feel like there's really not a lot of hospitals paying their nurses hazard pay, is at least not that I'm aware of in like the Chicago area. I feel like maybe if you're like agency or like a travel nurse, for sure, you know, you're probably getting a little extra pay to go ahead and help these hospital staff. But as of right now, no, we are not getting hazard pay. The next question was, is it really as bad as they say it is? So I'm not really sure what exactly this question's asking because it's kind of just generic. In regards maybe to like PPE shortages, yes, it's real. I talked about that a little bit more in the video. Are you talking about cases? Yes. As of right now, at the hospital that I'm working at, we started out designating one floor to COVID patients, and then it slowly went to 3 floors. And this is just like medical surgical floors, you know, just general floors, not specialty areas like ICU. Of course, there's COVID patients in the ICU. But you know, it's quickly expanding. Our floor is usually a medical surgical floor, an oncology floor, so cancer patients, hospice patients. All those patients are not on our floor at this time. They have been placed in other parts of the hospital where they can be, you know, kept safe, because a lot of those cancer patients, well, they really shouldn't be on the floor to begin with COVID patients because they're immunocompromised. But yeah, I mean, there's COVID patients everywhere in the hospital. We even have an area in our emergency room that's considered like fast track, and it's also for COVID patients. So really, they're everywhere. Like I said, I really don't know what this question's asking, but I mean, yeah, these COVID patients, it's bad. Like their condition can quickly decline. 1 minute they're talking to you, they're fine, their oxygen saturations are fine, they're stable, and then the next minute they're having to be called a rapid response on, maybe even coded and transferred to the ICU. It's scary how quickly these patients are declining. So I hope that answers that question. If not, just ask a follow-up question in the description or in the comments down below, and I will go ahead and answer that for you. What's it like working as a nurse during this pandemic? So it's pretty hectic. It's scary, of course. We don't know if we're going to bring this home to our families. We are very short-staffed. I'm actually going to be going into work later today, and it's not usually my day to work, you know, it's my day off. But there's just a lot of people from our floor that have been calling off who are possibly positive for COVID. So yeah, we have been having nurses from a lot of different hospitals or from different areas. Like we have nurses coming all the way from Peoria to come help staff our hospital. So yeah, it's scary and it's hectic. And I feel like we can't really give our patients that same care we did before all this, just because we have to gown up every single time we go in, and we'd like to spend more time with them, and we really can't because we kind of have to minimize our exposure. So yeah, it's difficult. All right, this is the last question. I did not have too many questions. If you do have more questions, just comment them down below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. So the last question was, what has been the hardest part for you while being a nurse during this pandemic? I kind of already answered that. The hardest thing for me, I'd say like the absolute hardest thing for me was that for some of these patients, there is like nothing you can do for them. For instance, if they were to sign a DNR, do not resuscitate, disorder, and they've decided they don't want to be mechanically intubated or ventilated or anything like that. So there's only so much you can do for them to keep them comfortable. And if they're declining and they don't want that extra treatment, like I said, there's only so much you can do for them. Well, we had a patient, and it wasn't my patient, who was having a really hard time breathing. You know, we repositioned them into prone. They were on 15 liters on a non-rebreather mask. And all night, they were crying out, yelling out for help. They couldn't breathe. And all night, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional. All night, he was yelling out for help. Help me, help me, help me, I can't breathe. And like I said, it wasn't even my patient. But that morning when I got off work, I called my mom and I cried to her. And this was some time ago, and as you can see, it still gets me emotional. But yeah, I just cried, and I told her how frustrated I was that people aren't taking this serious. And then you have someone like this who's struggling to breathe, scared, lonely. They can't have visitors in the hospital. They're dying alone, and it's really sad. And it's just something I'm never gonna forget. And I'd say that's probably the hardest part. Okay. But yeah, we are about to go ahead and get into the video. Thank you guys for watching my videos, for bringing me a little bit of joy during these hard times. And I just hope you guys all stay safe. And I'm not even sure what else I want to say, to be honest. My mind's all over the place. But thank you guys so much for being here, and let's just go ahead and get right into the video. So this is my makeup in natural lighting. For some reason, when I was filming me doing my makeup, I think it might be because of my vanity lights and my ring light, it was showing up kind of really warm toned and yellow. I'm really not sure why. But the ring light alone wasn't enough light, so I had to put my vanity light on, but then the lighting didn't look so good, so I apologize. But here is a close-up of my makeup. And I'm going to go ahead and do my hair real quick off camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and start doing the try-on portion for my Fashion Nova haul that will be coming up in the near future. Alright you guys, so I just finished filming the try-on portion of my Fashion Nova try-on haul, and oh my god, that took forever. Here is one of the pieces, little sneak peek. Definitely stay tuned for that. That'll be probably coming up next week. I'm probably gonna upload that. And yeah, so right now I guess I'm just gonna have some lunch. After that, I'm just gonna take my makeup off, shower, and then just hang out with my boyfriend for a bit before I go to work. It is almost 4:30 and I usually leave for work at about 6, so I have a good like hour and a half to hang out with my boyfriend. And yeah, I will see you guys a little bit later. You gonna come say bye?
Yeah, of course. Are you done vlogging?
No.
Bedhead.
Yeah, working from home. And in here is my PPE, my N95, just a regular surgical mask, and then my face shield. Hey guys, so it is 5:30 in the morning. I came on break earlier and I forgot to show you guys our PPE and kind of what it looks like when it's on. Obviously, I don't have every single thing on since I don't want to waste anything. But here are our face shields. And you know, they protect our eyes and the rest of our face. And these things are great because they're really sturdy and reusable and durable, and we just wipe them off in between each use. However, when I wear those when I wear it for a long period of time, it does give me a really, really bad headache because you have to adjust it so that it fits your head. And it can be really tight at times, so like I said, it does give me a headache. And then I've just got on a surgical mask, and then this is my N95. And I will just show you guys how bad it really makes dents on your face, and it just really can be irritating to the face. And this N95, as well as my surgical mask, we just get one, not one per day, not one per week, not one per month. It is one until it is completely destroyed and basically cannot be used until it is soiled. And the N95s, along with these surgical masks, are locked up in a cabinet with a key, and it's just crazy. Let me take this off so I can talk. The PPE shortage that you guys are hearing about on the news, it is real, and it's scary. It sucks that we don't have you know, the proper protective equipment to protect ourselves in our jobs. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys real quick. I am going to get back to work. I just have to finish some documenting, but we are nearing the end of our shift.